You have this back stair.
Oh, a double staircase.
Double staircase.
Elaine and Todd moved from Seattle to the Chicago suburbs for a house big enough for themselves, their 4 kids, and the live-in grandparents.
This is huge.
Wow.
Todd is willing to break the bank to recreate their Seattle life.
We're giving up the mountains and the forests and the sea. I want to be close to the lake. We should, after this, walk for coffee or something like that. That's a Craftsman.
Elaine is focused on much more practical concerns.
This is not big enough for my parents. White carpet in a dining room, who would do that? 4 beds.
That's what we had back in Kirkland.
But that's what we're trying to get more of, more bedrooms.
No one here likes hot dogs, do they?
I don't.
I'm a director of customer experience for a tech company.
And I'm a stay-at-home mom.
We actually met a million years ago working with youth in Seattle, Washington. At the time, Elaine had moved out from Indiana.
I'm wondering if you guys would want to try any of the Chicago pizza, the Chicago-style pizza.
Deep dish.
We have 4 kids. All of them have been adopted.
We were woefully outnumbered. So
Way over our heads.
Yeah, so that's why we also invited Elaine's parents to live with us as well.
We realized that there was absolutely no way that we could sell our house and actually afford to buy a house the size we needed in Kirkland.
My job would allow me to transfer to the Chicago area. We decided to make the choice to cash out of Seattle's really hot market, to move closer to family and hopefully give ourselves some more space. So we moved out recently to do some house hunting.
I also need a knife.
A knife? I saw a knife.
A few of our kids have needs to be in a smaller class size. The northern suburbs are also known for really small school districts.
We're giving up the mountains and the forests and the sea. I want to be close to the lake. The move was probably hardest on me because I am Seattle born and raised, and I would like to get a house where we want a house. I think Abby wants to be a barista, and if we could just walk to a few blocks to a coffee shop, that's a great place to hang out with her friends. For $1 million, we can do it.
We have 4 kids in the future going to college. I'd like to spend no more than $800,000.
If we're looking to save anywhere, I think we can save in a number of rooms. Our girls love being with each other. The slumber party is going to happen. Let's not pretend like it's not and get a whole extra room or 2 that we won't need.
Todd, you have obviously never had a sister. Abby's 11. She needs her own space now. And there's stuff for us too. Your own office, my own breathing space. When I'm looking at a house, I'm really having to advocate for 8 people. Where would my children go? Where would I go? Where would he work? We're also looking for separate spaces for my parents. The house in Seattle had a lot of the look I'm hoping for. Mid-century modern. And if I can't have the mid-century modern look, I want a brick exterior.
Mid-century moderns are sterile. We want something like a Craftsman that's warm and inviting and feels like home. The built-in shelves, the inlaid floors.
It's going to take maintenance. It's going to take some construction.
Those things are built to last forever, as long as they're pre-war.
Think about when we were doing the remodel in Seattle. That was crazy. It was 18 months of chaos.
I'm okay with a little bit of renovation. I would love to be able to make it ours and add personal touches.
I do like this kitchen's color. It's white, it's clean.
I don't like the countertops, so I can make my pastries. I want a proofing drawer so my bread can rise quickly.
If we need that many things in a kitchen, Todd, we cannot share with my parents. As we are thinking about all the wants that we have, I hope we can just refocus on the needs.
But some of the things that you consider wants are needs.
Could we have a situation where there's just a checklist with 100 things here and 3 things here? Because that's the reality of what's going on here.
There's a coffee shop, but this is all chains. I don't see any little unique mom and pop shops.
You got your coffee, and this seems walkable to the next house. At 8:25, I'm really excited to see this house.
All right, I think here we are.
Oh, I do like this. Definitely a mid-century modern vibe.
I don't see any charm. Well, I love these oak trees.
Love the white brick.
Hey, guys.
Hi,
Hey,
Dave.
how are you? Good to see you.
Love the outside.
Isn't this cool? The space here is fantastic. You have around 3,500 square feet. Now, it is somewhat separate and on different levels. I think it could work for their family. Everything in this house has been totally renovated and updated.
This is definitely more my style. Clean, white. The three of us are in here totally comfortably. We could add another couple of people, bar stools over there for the kids.
The island is pretty cool. Like, I can totally see us baking. I think we have like 2 ovens, which is really, really cool.
Wow.
That's fantastic. Maybe we can proof in that one and bake in that one. This feels very exposed. Like, if you're having anyone over, like, they're either gonna see the whole mess of the kitchen or you're gonna have to clean it.
Got 4 bedrooms and 2 full baths up here.
I could see this being Jack's room,
It feels almost prison-like with these high windows.
but with 5 bedrooms, that's a bedroom for him, a bedroom for Abby, for the little girls, for me and you, and for the grandparents.
So like I said, you have 2 additional bedrooms that are very similar to that one. And then you have a full bath right here that all of those bedrooms share.
I actually really like it in here. This is totally updated.
So right through here, you've got the primary suite.
Oh, wow. There's a window we can see out of.
That's a great window.
Tons
Not
of natural
really
light
a
here.
great view.
You have a good sized yard here.
I feel like I'm looking right at my neighbors.
But I think if you continued the wood fence, you could really make it a nice little oasis back there.
Okay. Well, I don't see any big bathtub, but this is nice. It's up to date.
Yeah, I think this actually works. And you can have like 14 different types of shampoo there if you do
See?
so on that
Yeah,
shelf.
we got a nice
This is
big shelf
fantastic.
So here is that second living area.
I love this.
Nice crackle going on at Christmas time.
Additional full bath.
That'll do.
And then the 5th bedroom, or what could be your office, Todd.
I love this for an office space.
Or would this have to be like where your parents live?
There is another spot that I think could work for your parents. So right through here is the bonus area.
Is this a shower?
That's a floor drain from a previous indoor swimming pool.
Oh,
An indoor swimming pool?
what?
If you can imagine creating a separate bedroom, a bath, even a second kitchen in this space. They even have their own entrance off the garage.
How much would it cost?
It wouldn't be a small expense. Call it $85,000, maybe more.
That's rough, but they have plenty of space in here, and we're not doing the drywalling. This is it. Mid-century modern, great price point. It's walkable for you.
But it's all big box and chain. There's no charm. There is good separation. I do like the office and the livable space, but I don't want my kids feeling like their bedrooms are prison cells. Yeah, there's a lot of possibility with the pool room, but we have no idea how much it's gonna cost because we don't even know like the plumbing or any of those situations.
That's true. I am concerned. We don't know what's underneath that floor. Do you think that there is something that maybe has some more space for everyone and isn't needing renovations at all?
Could be some options.
So they look at a large house, but nothing's perfect.
That's pushing it for just a casual stroll. I think we're beginning to enter downtown Libertyville.
Ooh, a nice taco place.
So Main Street, USA. Right now, we are in a perfect radius for having it be walkable and walking and grabbing a coffee before work or something like that.
Well, I have some bad news for you. We have to drive a little further to get to the house. But the price is $975.
If we're getting everything we're asking for, like, then that's a good thing, right?
No, not at all. Even with all this space, this is it right here.
Okay, it's
There's
not
n-
my style, but that
no.
is impressive. Look at those dormers up there.
All brick.
All brick, even on the sides.
Let's see what's in here.
Hey, Dave.
Good to see you guys.
Wow. Now this is a foyer. Yeah.
I love the hardwood floors here.
Great
Yeah.
entrance. I do too, and I love like the wainscoting, like the little rosette above the light.
Over here, you've got formal living room.
I noticed the white carpet in here. I'm a little concerned about what the kids would do to this.
This is a great space.
I guess maybe there's another spot in here where we could actually put the TV
over
up.
here,
Yeah.
that looks like that could work.
So right down the hall here, you have the first floor office,
Oh, wow.
Oh, that is nice. Look at this, like it's like the Resolute desk.
right?
Like,
Yeah. If you open that leg, I think the Declaration of Independence is in there. So
Awesome.
yeah.
Wow. Look at this all-white kitchen. This is brand new.
Yeah, it
brand
looks
new
like-
appliances.
It's really great space for like baking. I don't know if it's big enough to share.
There is a second kitchen downstairs that I think would work really well for your parents.
We'll have to see that. White carpet in a dining room, who would do that? If we did have to replace this, it would have to match the hardwood.
But if you did that nicely, we could get some inlays and things like that. Oh, it's beautiful.
Beautiful, costly.
You have 5 bedrooms up here, and this is your primary suite right through this way.
Oh, wow.
Wow, this is huge. Well, it's big.
But this is small.
Yeah, that's another $20,000 to redo this. This is getting way over our maximum price. We have so many colleges to fund, and I feel like our lifestyle will just change drastically by overbuying a house.
These 2 plus one we just saw share this hall bathroom.
It would work, but if we wanted to update it, we wouldn't have the money for that too.
So down the hall, you have what I like to call the bunk room.
This is huge. So they could do their art.
Yeah,
arts
it's a
too,
perfect playroom.
The dollhouse.
And what I love here too is you have this back stair,
Oh, a double staircase.
double staircase. This goes right back to the kitchen,
Where would my parents be? Oh.
right downstairs. You have an amazing finished lower level.
What?
Whoa.
I've never seen a second kitchen in any house
I mean,
this large.
it is very rare to see something like this. You do have this amazing drywall view here.
You need to put a picture of the kids right in there staring out.
Is there a bedroom down here as
There
well?
is, yeah.
It's huge.
And it has its own ensuite bathroom too.
Wow.
Whoa.
Isn't this great?
Wow.
This is amazing. I can see the kids doing like croquet or like badminton out there. But what I will say, Dave, is like, this feels like remote.
Really, you're about maybe a 30-minute walk to town.
That's pushing it for just a casual stroll. Moving away from Seattle, I know I'm giving up a lot. And so what I can't have from Seattle, I want from here.
I love the size. Everyone has their own space. The kids get their own rooms.
Oh,
the
yeah.
kitchen in the basement's gonna work for my parents. We could move in and it'd be fine, but there's definitely projects in the future. And I feel like that adds up when we're already over what I'm even comfortable with.
I love the details in this house, but it's still not a Craftsman. And it's not across the town square. I'd really like to see something with genuine history.
So they return to Libertyville to see the historic home Todd wants. But Elaine's a tough sell.
You would never notice. We're not gonna be leaving the construction project.
Looks like we're actually pretty close to downtown Libertyville. It has 4 beds, 3.5 baths. I don't know that this has enough bedrooms,
That's what we had back in Kirkland.
but that's what we're trying to get more of, more bedrooms.
We are like right here. We were just in downtown.
Wow.
And
Wow,
now we're
this
right
is
here.
So close.
That is the
That is
Craftsman of our dreams.
absolutely a Craftsman. Wow.
Dave, this is beautiful.
Isn't this cool?
This is perfect. I love this porch.
We're just like 4 blocks from town too.
We should like after this like walk for coffee or something like that. Like,
Right. The house was originally built 1909, but as you'll see, these owners have completely got renovated it, expanded it.
How is this in our price range if it doesn't need a lot of work?
It's not that it needs a lot of work. I think as you'll see, the floor plan may be a little tricky or challenging, but I think there may be some creative solutions to make it work for you guys.
And
Yeah.
oh my word, this staircase.
Isn't that
Look
awesome?
at that. Like, you can't get woodwork like that. I don't even think they grow trees like that anymore in this country.
true.
This looks pretty crowded for 8 people to walk in.
We have an alley system behind the house, so that's where your garage is, and most of the time you'll probably be coming in through the
Okay.
rear entry where there's a nice big mudroom.
That makes more sense.
So when you,
Oh, wow.
Isn't this cool? So you can see just how they really blended the old with the new here.
It's a very modern kitchen.
and this is a ton of counter space too, which is great for baking.
I love the light coming through, but the cabinetry and the top here, it's dark.
Could certainly paint these cabinets. They're really high quality. They take paint well.
I'm loving this fireplace, almost a mid-century modern vibe.
What's really cool about this family room too, you have television kind of tucked away behind this bookcase.
Next to it.
You do have a dining room right off the kitchen.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Look at
this
these
is cool.
built-ins.
I actually get this would be a dream office vibe. Like, not China, but books up in there. A nice desk here.
Yeah, I think we're gonna really need a space for us to actually eat.
So let me show you the back of the house here with the mudroom.
This is a fantastic space.
Isn't this awesome?
This definitely makes up for the entrance.
This is also a great spot to look at the backyard.
I can't see our kids kicking a soccer ball around.
That is plenty of green space, especially how close we are to parks.
So you do have this bedroom, and this is, original hardwood to the house. So again, 1909.
That's fantastic. I love how tall these windows are.
And then this is the hall bath, and it does have a tub right around the corner as well.
Great.
Primary bedroom here.
Oh boy.
It's cozy. Again, this room is for sleeping.
So primary bath right through here.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Isn't this
Okay.
great?
This
Whoa.
is unbelievable.
Awesome space.
There's even an office space right there for you.
Oh, there we go. Perfect. Excellent. Yeah, enough room for my keyboard.
Right.
These two staircases definitely don't match.
It's a multi-generational family in a multi-generational house. Old, the new.
That's
We're
a hard
in
sell.
the middle.
That's a pretty hard
So
sell.
let's check it out. So you have two kind of mirror image bedrooms here
Okay.
that share this hall bath.
I love the tile work. The color here is just nice.
This
Yeah.
is not big enough for my parents.
You could even think about doing all the kids on this third floor and having your parents on the second floor.
I could see a single person in this room. I'm just concerned about sharing this space for any of our kids.
The other option I'll show you is in the basement where you could potentially build an in-law suite. Now the basement is unfinished currently.
I could see that it could become a great in-law unit. I just don't think I'm prepared for that.
What I love about this basement though is that all the heavy lifting has been done. Got a full drain tile system around, sump
Oh.
pump, battery backup, just adding a bedroom and a bathroom down here.
How hard would it be to add a kitchen down here?
Kitchen, yeah, it's doable. This is a little workshop over here.
And what a great staging ground for work being done out there. So you would never notice. We're not going to be
There you go.
leaving the construction project. It's in a fantastic location.
I can't argue that.
It has tons of charm.
We have only one living space for everyone. It feels like it might be a little cramped.
But I think you get a lot of that separation in the floors.
True.
Like the kids can be on that third floor, your folks on the middle floor, eventually down in the basement.
That's gonna take like 6 months to a year to get that finished.
Lots to think about, for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, I think we have to talk.
Todd and Elaine are ready to get their family of 8 settled in the Chicago suburbs.
Let's talk about the mid-century modern. You can still walk to places there.
It's close to just a lot of big box chains. I'll say this, I really, really like the office downstairs. I actually really like that black and white kitchen.
It was the one kitchen that could actually fit all 8 of us.
Are you prepared for the kitchen to be the first thing our guests see when they walk in our house?
Oh, I forgot about that. But boy, do I like that price.
Until we try to build out that pool room into a place for your parents, we have to deconstruct things before we can even figure out how to construct things.
The traditional brick with so much space.
And we're getting that space by being basically far away from anywhere. It's neither of our styles. Granted, I think they did a great job with the detailing and trying to bring some charm into it.
It's a white kitchen.
I know, and that office was an actual office.
One thing that it has was a completed, finished living space for my parents, but we're looking at a house that is at the very, very top of our price range. I don't know how we would possibly afford to do all those projects.
Well, let's talk about that Craftsman. It is so close to all the things that the street has to offer. Think about that front porch, over 100 years of charm built into that amazing millwork, and it's still pretty modern on the inside.
I might just live in that bathroom. I love that the kitchen in the Craftsman is remodeled, but it's actually pretty dark. The rest of the house, it's not actually that much more space than what we had in Seattle. I don't know where you would even work.
That dining room could double as such a great office.
Those rooms are really just not big enough at all, the bedrooms. Could my parents even live with us in that house? Where would they even live?
But we could get it ready for them quickly. That basement is perfect for it.
I just can't see it. Do you think you can find a pizza cutter or knife? We got the traditional brick. This was the real standout winner. We knew we needed space.
It just had a little bit of character where it counted most, and then where Elaine needed to be clean and modern, it was clean and modern. I'm so excited.
The kids are so happy.
The yard is enormous. Pizza's ready.
Yeah, let's go!
The listing price was $975. We got it down to $970, and we got them to include some furniture.
Once we sat down and worked on the numbers, we realized we really could afford this. We definitely know that there will be renovations in the future. We've looked at different options for the dining room because that is really such a concern to have white carpet in there.
Hey, I didn't get a double piece.
My parents have a full, huge kitchen, a huge living room, a huge bedroom and bath.
A big piece for a big man.
This is definitely further out than I wanted to be, but what I realized is even at the top of my range, there weren't a lot of places that could be good for all 8 of us.
The hill right in the back of our yard might be great for sledding.
This is found family. We're found family. I'm so glad that we could welcome so many people to our family from so many different places and different walks of life, and to give them a home and a good life.
Yeah. It's a little emotional, yes.